Guys, so in this video, let's understand and learn more about Power BI interview questions, which can help you to crack the interview. So we have keep the questions which are in the range of 5 to 7 years of experience, from 4 to 7 years of experience. In this, we are going to cover the starting phase 1 questions. So as I said, there are 4 phases for interview. So in the first phase, definitely the theoretical, then technical, and then scenario based, and then handling or management skills with the stakeholders, right? So this is a phase 1 questions. We'll be posting phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4 questions. So stay tuned and have subscribe if you haven't. If you wanted to watch those videos, which will be posting soon. Okay, so let's get started today. So here in this series, let's start with the question number 1. So to start with, what is a Power BI query editor and how do you use it in Power BI? So when this question comes, people start thinking about what is a query editor, where does it come, from where it comes, where we click, and how do we, how it's visible, and how do we access that, what it is, right? For a fresher, if you have just started learning Power BI, it might be confusing for you. But if you are 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, if you have worked and you're preparing for that Power BI interview, it becomes very easy. It's very simple thing. It's a daily uses thing. A Power BI developer uses this daily, okay, in every report. Okay, so let's get started. So to answer the Power BI query editor question is, Power BI query editor is a data transformation tool in Power BI. It enables user to clean, reshape, combine data from various sources before importing it into the data model. To use it, open the Power BI desktop, click the transform data button. To launch the Power BI query editor, in the editor, users can apply transformations such as filtering, sorting, merging, and pivoting using the intuitive interface, preparing the data for visualization and analysis. So this transform data button gives you the Power Query Editor window open, where you can do anything: slicing, filtering, clean up the data, reshaping, right? So a lot of things can be done in Power BI Query Editor. Okay, so the next question is, how do you share Power BI reports and dashboard with others? When you work, once you deliver your work, how your business, how your clients will access the Power BI report? So to answer this, you can start with, to share the Power BI reports and dashboard, we have to follow a few steps. These are the steps. We have to publish the report to the Power BI service from the Power BI desktop, right? So Power BI desktop is a software we deploy, kind of publish to the Power BI service. It's a cloud-based service. It's just like a website URL. Share. In Power BI service, we have a button called share to specific recipients, granting them access. How to grant them? Add their email ID, and then the email will go and they can view based on the permission. Embed. What is embed means? Embed the report in website, SharePoints, or team for wider distribution. The fourth way of sharing with others is export. If you don't want somebody to access your private network or something, then you export it and give them in an email or put it in the FTP or some cloud storage, right? As a PowerPoint, right? Nowadays, we are able to export in PowerPoint or PDF. Okay, the next question is, explain the process of creating a dashboard in Power BI. To create dashboard in Power BI, these are the steps we have to follow. Import data, transform and model it, select relevant visualizations, arrange them on the canvas, add interactivity through filters and slicers. Format the dashboard and publish it to the Power BI service for sharing. Users can then share the dashboard with others to access real insight and make the data-driven decisions. Another thing about the dashboard is not a report. It's just a board where we are pinning up some of the visuals or a complete report sometimes, important KPIs and important, which presents important pictures for the business. So dashboard is something can contain many different visuals for many different reports, right? So dashboard is just a presentation virtual board. It's not a report, okay? I hope you got it. Let's go to the next question. What are the different types of visualizations available in Power BI, and how do you choose the appropriate one? Here they are trying to check your knowledge that what are the visuals you have actually used. So if you name them, some of them, they will know. your experience, how much report you have designed and developed. So make sure you try to include and more number of visuals than you see in your normal Power BI desktop, right? So you start saying by Power BI offers various visualization, including bar chart, line chart, pie charts, map, tables, and more. To choose the appropriate one, consider the data type, insight required, and the message to convey. For numeric data, use bar or line chart. For the pie chart, for the percentages, if you want to show the percentage distribution for out of 100%, 30%, this like a pizza slices. So that's nothing but a pie chart. Maps are suitable for geographical data. Tables are useful for presenting the raw data, right? So sometimes you just wanted to show the branches and locations information, then table. Suppose you wanted to show your branch location, then use map. Suppose you wanted to show the revenue, use the line graph or bar graph, right? You wanted to percentage of your, employee distribution, then you can show in percentage into the pie chart, right? Okay, the next question is, how do you create relationships between tables in Power BI? To create relationship between tables in Power BI, open Power BI desktop and load the necessary tables. Navigate to the model view, click and drag the primary key column of one table onto the related foreign key column in another table. A relationship will be created automatically. Adjust the cardinality, one to many, many to one, something like that, and cross filter direction if needed. What is cross filter direction? There will be a different video on this because it's a complex topics to understand relationships. If you want to understand theoretical part, go and check our other videos where we had talked about this thing. Save the changes and the tables are now related, sorry, enabling data exploration and analysis across them. So what does it mean? When we pull all the tables which we need for the Power BI report, we need to have relationship between them. Why? So that it's kind of a join. Suppose something we need from table 1, something we need from table 2. How they are going to respond to a table, how they're going to respond to a chart. So they have some connection, maybe employee ID, department ID or something, right? Some primary key, foreign key connection, right? Based on that, it will produce the aggregated data. It will produce the related data, right? Meaningful data. So once a model is ready, the relationship is very much important that you define relationship in Power BI model. Thanks for watching. And if you wanted to know more interview questions, you can download our app, and in that you will get free SQL interview questions, Power BI interview questions, Snowflake, Databricks, and a lot of interview questions courses we are going to post free. No payment is required. Thanks for watching.